All right. Darren, may I hear your lovely voice?
Sir, yes, sir.
Do.
Can you hear
I've
me?
had flashlights stuck in my head since about 4:45 this afternoon.
Flashlights?
Flashing lights?
Flashlight.
Oh, the
I
old
was hoping
school.
it was flash.
Baby.
Flashing.
Nope, not that one. The other one.
light.
Neon lights.
That makes me want roller skate.
Skate.
Hey, mixing.
Roll. Bounce.
Hey, I'm a DJ.
DJ D. Yeah. He is
Ah,
just
hey,
right.
You sound good?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, I can do this because we're not on live, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Shizzle.
Yes.
All right, yeah, we good.
Episode 51.
Oh, this is. It
51.
feels like we recorded a long time
It
ago.
does, right?
That other
It
episode.
feels like so much has happened. I think it was just the Super Bowl and all the uproar about it.
I forgot
Do you know
about that.
51 is 17 times 3? I just thought about that.
What?
I just thought about when you said 51, it's 17 times 3. Because 7 times 3 is 21 and 10 times 3 is 30, so it's 51.
Wow.
Is that how smart people do it in their head?
Sometimes.
I just know the the Roman numerals. The Roman numerals? Yeah.
You know Roman numerals?
I do. I know those too.
Ramen noodles, y'all said?
Ramen noodles. Ramen in the basement. We have Darren.
Damn.
Genevieve.
What's happening?
What up, good people?
All right, Jen.
Happy Friday.
Get it out your system.
Yes.
I have nothing to get out of my system.
Get out
No.
your fucking system.
You know what? No. Because she didn't come in here parading herself in Pat's attire. I appreciate that. See,
She's a classy broad.
The reason
Very
why we
classy.
like Jen is because she's not your typical Pat's fan.
Facts. Facts.
This is exactly why we like Jen.
Yeah.
To those,
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
To those other Pats fans who we dislike, congratulations, you all.
Thank
I
you.
hopefully you're over your drunkenness and your fights and your brawls because
You saw those thugs?
oh my god,
They're fighting.
fighting
Thugs.
each other,
Oh, yeah. Thugs.
Oh,
fighting each other.
Yes.
Hey,
Fisticuffs.
I love Tom more. No,
I love Tom.
No, I love Tom.
You get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I
you
love
get the
Tom
fuck
more.
outta here.
No, what are you
Hey,
talking about?
Edelman's number one.
Why don't you go back to Southie, huh? I love Tom. No, get over here. No.
Are you too serious?
That's what happened. You didn't see it?
Oh,
You got to turn the sound up when you watch it. When you hear it.
You know, it's funny. We had a work meeting yesterday, and I won't get too much into specifics, but one person had a picture of them wearing a red Patriots sweater with red sweatpants. I guess it was from the Super Bowl. And somebody else looked at it. It was like, oh, you know who else likes red? Trump.
Okay. Wow.
In a whole meeting. That shit escalated so
Wow.
quickly.
wow.
We were like, damn.
Energy shift right there.
For real.
Whoa.
All right. So the fall numbers.
Right.
Right.
Because literally, it was a business review. We were just like, wow. Let's get into the numbers. And
You sure you want to do this? But the New England Patriots won Super Bowl 53.
Yeah.
They beat the Rams, my Rams,
They did.
Yes.
One of the most
13-3.
boringest games, period.
Yes. Unless you're like a true football fan.
But even so, because I was watching with Kay and Ab, shout out to y'all.
hi, guys.
We love football.
Yes.
You know, Jen loves football. But
Yes.
when you are, like it was 3 and out, for at least
Yeah.
on the Rams side.
Oh,
and
yeah,
out,
three and out, boom,
three
boom,
and out,
boom,
right?
boom,
That's
boom.
just boring football.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
was
Like there's got to be at least some advancement of the ball, some type of.
It's boring if you are into more of an offensive game.
Yes.
But like
So
you
you
said,
dug it,
Yes.
But if you're
See?
I like touchdowns. But if you are somebody who's a big defensive nerd
Or you just like the game of football
and you're
for
just,
what it
just
is.
oh shit, they stopped him again.
But they weren't even like huge defensive plays. It wasn't like Goff was getting sacked and all that. He was just
No, he
sucked.
got
just
sacked.
sucked.
Yeah, he was rushing it. I feel
Yeah,
like
he didn't look good.
he, you know, and I blame it on, you know, like I said before, you have experience versus non-experience.
Yeah.
They've been there 8, 9 times already, however many times, and it's another day in the park for them.
But even with experience, they only scored 13 points.
I was going to say the
and
Rams
that
defense did
touchdown
a hell of a job.
came at the, like late in the game. So
And shout out to Michel, Haitian brother Michel. He's the only person
Oh,
that scored
Sony.
that touchdown. Yeah,
Oh,
Michel, Haitian man.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, lots, yeah.
I mean, but I'm happy personally that we didn't get blown out. We didn't go in there and like, you know, do
Stink up the
everything
joint.
terribly and then get blown out. I mean, like they stuck to their patterns and their plans and stuff, and it was and for a while they were able to stop Tom, which was great.
Yeah, defense did a hell of a job. Hell of a job. I felt bad for them actually.
Yeah, but you know, like I read, you know, it's only our second year being good. So next year,
Yeah.
hopefully we'll go farther. hopefully,
We'll
hopefully,
see.
Tom could go away.
He ain't going nowhere.
Tom's terrific.
He'll be back.
Tom
And
is
Gronk.
terrific. Gronk might leave. So I didn't get to see what your prediction was. What was it?
He predicted
I
the Pats.
predicted facts.
Yeah.
And I said that I didn't want to say it in front of your stupid face and give you the satisfaction.
Look at that smile. That's
Wait,
why-
that stupid face?
Yes, that same stupid face. The hair was different, but yeah, same stupid face.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have purple hair no more. I got black and blonde hair. I remember a long time ago on Comic View. I forgot who the comedian was. I feel like it was Adele.
You're mad washed.
Maybe.
I love Comic View.
It,
That's some good shit.
might even been Leslie Jones. I don't know. One of them. And they were saying how they went to the Asian store to get hair, and the Asian lady be mad disrespectful, and then she was trying to upsell her to get blonde hair, and she was like, "No, I don't want it." She's like, "Black girl, like blonde hair."
I remember that. And she's speaking facts, though.
And so for the longest time, I wouldn't get. I mean, I've gotten purple. I wanted to get blue, but I never could find the right blue. I've gotten silver a couple times and gray, but I just always. I've even done red, but I stay away from the blonde because of that joke.
Are you really?
And this time I was like, just get
Let's
it,
do
Jen.
it. Let's do it.
Do
But
it.
you didn't do it in typical, over the top blonde
You
way.
know, or a weave,
That too. Yeah,
Yeah.
just straight up blonde weave.
just weave
I couldn't even imagine
with
that.
blue contacts. Like, bitch,
Like I've always
where
been
are
like
you
this.
going? Right. You've always been like, what?
Right?
Crazy?
Who are you?
Fraudulent.
Yeah. Who are
Shit.
you?
Confused? You don't even match your face.
Did y'all like the commercials in the Super Bowl?
Trash. Everything was trash about the Super Bowl.
Really?
The
Halftime-
commercials were like all sad and shit, right?
It's trash.
I like the couple. I like the big one with all the cameos from the NFL.
I don't even know what that was about.
They're all at a banquet.
But what was the commercial for?
Just celebrating the NFL. I think 100 years or something
You
like
have
that.
no idea what the commercials were about.
I just liked. I know him. And I didn't know who the girl was, and I had to look it up. But I know
Nah, you're
her.
sexist.
Yeah, I know. I am.
I didn't know who the girl was. I had to.
I didn't.
But the girl?
The girl.
Sexist.
I like I like commercials like that where they throw a bunch of old and new, and Jim Brown
Like an
was in
ensemble
there.
cast.
Yeah, and Emmett Smith was in there, and I kind of laughed when Brady was like, "Hold these." I was like, "This." Out.
Brady was in the commercial? I wouldn't even pay attention all the way.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
he was in it.
My friends came over. We ate. We brought my kitchen table to the living room and put all the food on it.
Do you have a new configuration now?
That sounds
I like moving my furniture around as it is, and so
We
we
know
got the
this.
floors done.
Is that a woman thing?
It is because I set up a room and I never move it again.
And the lady, her mom hasn't done it in a while, but when we first started dating, I'd come over, and a few months later, the fridge would be in a whole nother location.
the
I'm like,
fridge.
the fridge, my G?
Who moves the fridge? Don't they usually make like a little nook in the kitchen for where the fridge goes? Like that's it.
The whole I was like, the fridge?
Oh, that's
She's
dope.
like, yeah. No, see, look at she gonna try to move her fridge.
I want to move my fridge,
Do
but I
you have
gotta
a
make
nook?
sure the fuses are good,
Now
Yeah,
I,
because you need one that supports
like
that.
that's strong.
now I have the image of Jen just like.
Well, my fridge is on wheels.
I know you gotta
You
Strange.
still got to do the side to side
Yeah,
shimmy.
I'm gonna do it. I have strange.
Yeah,
we need you a strong woman.
and move your
Strange.
furniture around.
Yeah.
Halftime show though, bad.
Yeah.
Come on.
I
The only part I liked was when Big Boy came out. I be on it on that.
I was hyped.
I
was hyped.
straight up. Pimp, if you want me, you can find me in the
Hey,
Now, hype because it's Big Boy, but it did as from
No,
a DJ
yeah.
perspective. Where did it flow
Yeah.
into what was going on?
Nope.
And then they were all on stage doing The Way You Move.
Yeah, which was awkward. It
I
seemed
missed that
awkward to
part.
me. So Sleepy Brown
Adam
was
Levine
there.
was kind of like
Yeah.
off his step a little
so
bit.
yeah, so Sleepy Brown was there, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, but I didn't hear anything. I don't know if he was singing.
No.
He was just there.
He was just there.
And then Adam was the one singing the hook, and I'm like, this
That's weird.
this seems weird. You
Yeah.
have the guy singing the hook, who was have him do it. No,
Travis Scott.
yeah,
Travis Scott sounded bad. Like hearing him without the auto tune sounded mad weird. Like, what? That's your voice? Turn this off. And then even Adam Levine didn't sound good.
no, he didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. It's bad. Everything was bad.
Come on, Super Bowl. What was that first song he sang? I don't remember. Anyways, so yeah,
Who knows?
all around it was a boring Super Bowl with bad commercials, except for that one. And congratulations to the Pats again. Hope you enjoy for 4 for 4.
I wonder.
Oh, speaking of,
the thing's
I
over.
seen
so
the
they'll
thing
probably
on
get
TMZ.
real TMZ.
TMZ, I think I seen the thing on TMZ Sports, where they asked, like during the parade, they asked Tom Brady, "You going to the White House?" And he was like, "Next question."
He's going. He just doesn't want the
I'm
issues.
telling you, he's not friends with Trump. Trump just be saying that shit.
Kraft is his boy. Is Trump's boy.
They probably used to.
Kraft will
is
make
not
sure
smart. Kraft is
everybody-
not dumb.
Kraft will make sure. What,
Brady
they're not
didn't
gonna
go
lose
last time?
anything. Oh, I don't know
In
that.
2017, he didn't go.
Why he ain't go?
He says because his mom was sick.
So you gonna make up another excuse?
Exactly. That's why they brought it up, and he was like, "Next question."
He's going.
He's not gonna go.
He's going.
I'm trying to tell you, that
Belichick will be there.
Belichick might be there.
Gronk will be there.
And they got Kraft doing all this thought shit. He's gonna get some stripper pregnant.
You saw him on stage with Cardi?
He was on stage with Cardi. Meek giving him chains.
He did have a chain on from Meek, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna get somebody's thought pregnant, and good for her.
As long as it's a mixed baby, maybe they'll inherit the team.
Somebody's thought pregnant.
And good for
Oh, not even this, just a solo
Somebody's
thought.
Somebody's thought.
He's gonna get that Kraft semen, and good for her.
Kraft semen. Find it in your dairy aisle.
Kraft semen.
Baby girl, get that Kraft cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Kraft cheese.
You know what I mean? Do you,
I
baby
like
girl?
it. Oh my God.
If I was a little younger, I could be a thought, and I get some Kraft baby in me.
Now this might sound insensitive,
It is.
but I don't know. Maybe I don't.
It is.
How long has his wife been passed away? How long ago
shit.
was that?
Who's
She-
Kraft?
Kraft, yeah.
It's long enough.
So not long enough, right? All right, so it's not
How long,
insensitive.
how long has it been?
About like maybe 2 years, something like that, right?
It might be a little more.
From yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, as I said, yeah, yeah. I mean, you would. Oh.
He's an owner of a football team. He's out. He knows rappers. He's a widow.
He's Gronk's boss.
Come on,
He needs companionship.
He needs some pussy.
and he got to celebrate a Super Bowl.
He do.
You know what I mean?
You can't just go home to.
You can't just be dancing next to Cardi B and not get all excited.
I'm saying,
Somebody's thought
as long as he
in
puts
Atlanta.
as long as he puts the picture down, you know,
In
by the
Atlanta.
bed frame, by the bed, you just put the picture of y'all down, face down, real quick, and then when you're done, you put it back up. Nah.
Don't do that. Just take it to a hotel.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He got money. You're right.
Yeah, he probably could buy a hotel.
The whole thing for the night. me and my queen are gonna get it in.
What did you say your name was? Jezebel?
Me and Diamond.
Diamond. Yeah, in Atlanta for sure. Diamond.
Let's make sure Diamond don't have a dick, please.
Wow.
Moving
So,
along,
anything
moving
else go
along.
down this weekend?
Nah, moving along.
Y'all do anything else? No.
Nah, the Super Bowl.
I
We
wanna-
cooked a good healthy. Nah, no, nothing healthy about it. Good like wings and dip. And,
Y'all bodied everything?
Yeah.
It was
Like,
just
if
you
I-
and the
if I-
wife, or?
No, and the kids. It's like if I'm gonna lose full.
Oh, yo. When you're losing and there's good food, you just
Yeah.
like a fish. You
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
if I die, I die. Just go.
Fish don't know they're wet.
They don't.
Come on, just keep going. Just keep going. Don't entertain it, them.
Like,
Do not.
anything else over the weekend?
That's all. That's
so
all I got.
I want
Do
to.
they?
I want to applaud.
And I'd be wondering about that
Yeah, I
sometimes.
hate her.
Because I think about that every time I hear that saying,
Who says that?
it's a thing people say.
No,
I've heard
it's
it.
not.
And I think to myself,
And that even is technically already even wet
Bim.
because they're underwater. They don't know what wet
Bim.
is.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, what if
Sorry,
we are
Karen.
like fish, right? And what if we're wet right now and we don't know it? And there's other bigger people above us watching us in our tank. And they're like, do they know they're wet? And we're like, nope.
No.
Nope. This is our reality. We think this is air, but this is water air. And then they got like an air out there. You know what I mean? Jerry, you
This
got
is
big
like
fingers.
that. This is like that episode. I finally finished watching Atlanta season 2.
Oh,
And
God
this is like
bless.
when they're at Drake's house, and she's like, "Where are we?" In the pool, and Darius is there. I was like, "How did he get there?"
I love Darius, man.
He's my favorite, even though he's Nigerian.
He's not really Nigerian. On
I
the
know,
show.
on the show he's
Oh, yeah.
Nigerian.
Which
Oh,
means even
really? I
though.
didn't know that.
I said what I said.
Anyways, Darren, you don't be paying attention enough. He says it on the show.
Yeah, I guess
He
not.
did say it on the show. He was
Yeah.
Nigerian. Actually, no. Somebody else said he was Nigerian. They was like, I don't trust Nigerians.
Yeah.
It was during the club episode.
One of my favorites. So I want to applaud someone.
Me?
No. Hold on. M. Night Shyamalan.
Shamala, hamala,
I applaud you, sir.
shamala, hamala.
For what? What are we reporting him
You
for?
motherfucker.
What did he do?
You got me again, bitch.
What did he do?
M. Night
Oh,
Shyamalan,
another
you got
terrible
me
movie?
again.
Another terrible movie.
Oh, I'm
Is that
gonna
his real
fuck him
name?
up.
Shama.
Shama
movie? What
Shamwow
movie
or
was
some
that?
shit.
Not Shamwow.
Whatever the fuck his name. He got me
He
again.
said ShareWow.
He got me.
What'd you
Oh,
watch?
What movie?
I saw Glass.
Oh, it's really terrible.
So because 20 was it Split.
This is
Split
where
was
I
great.
drink.
Split
I
was
thought he finally turned the corner on this
dope.
bad movie streak.
Split was carried by, to me at least, I can't remember his name, the main actor, who had all the personalities.
Yeah.
Storyline was good. We'll look it up. I want to give him props because he bodied it.
I got it. Keep going.
Yeah, he was the star of Glass as well. He stole the show. So the issue with M. Night Shyamalan is he has a good story, but his directorial wise or whatever, he sucks. So I'm sitting in the theater again, and the movie was so anticlimactic that when it ended, there was dead silence in the theater.
Oh yeah, James McAvoy.
James McAvoy. You sure that's him? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's him. Yeah, James McAvoy killed it. But movie was done, complete silence. Everybody just kind of sat.
Confusion.
You kind of hear somebody drop something, and then he just starts walking out. I'm never again. Bitch, Shalimar, never again, my G. I'm done, yo.
M. Night Marshmallow, you made my friend mad. So
He made me
we
mad.
got beef.
I ranted on the whole car ride. Junior's just sitting there. She got it, but I was going in, man. Oh fuck. Never you got me. Twice.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh,
no,
man.
it's funny because I didn't even know it came out.
Yeah.
Probably because it was so terrible that nobody said anything about it.
Went away because everybody raved about how good Split was.
Yeah.
This shit came out. Rotten Tomatoes said 38%. I
Oh,
said, I said, no, I'm gonna give it a chance. Some people don't understand. They don't understand. He's different now. He won't hit me again.
Yo, Bib. Yo, Bib.
That motherfucker, man.
He pops you in the face.
He popped me. Darren, he hit me.
And now you just here crying, telling your friends.
Yo, I'm getting hot. I'm so mad. Yo, that shit wasn't good, yo.
What was the first heartbreak you experienced with this guy?
First one, let me see. What was the one with Marky Mark?
He's Mark Wahlberg now. Please respect
God,
him.
whatever.
He's
Mac,
the owner of Wahlburgers.
Mac and you, whatever. It was
He's
the
Marky
Coming,
Mark forever.
The
Coming?
whatever it was with Mark Wahlberg. That one looked good in the theater. I mean previews, but then nope. And then Last Airbender. Oh
Yeah, last time
fucker.
was terrible.
But yeah. So I watched the other one with Nicolas Cage. That was bad.
He was part of. Oh no, he's a writer on that. I'm like looking at his. What do you call that? His body of work, I guess.
Yeah.
And he was a writer on After Earth, which I didn't really like. Devil, the one in the elevator movie with the people in the elevator.
That was okay, but it wasn't.
I liked it. Oh, I didn't know.
And I don't doubt his writing. His writing is good, but he can't deliver. Like that same script or that same concept for Glass, somebody else would have bodied that shit. Yeah, so never again. You got me, bitch. Never again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fuck you. Jen, what the hell is your problem? Didn't you have great context once? No? You're not going to answer me?
Another lifetime. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Jen, you asked a great question on Facebook that we need to get right into before it gets too late.
That's fun.
Okay, you guys are done with movies? Great. I can jump back into
I
this.
hate her. Go ahead.
M. Night Shyamalan.
He sucks. Don't watch his shit if you ever watch a movie.
I won't. I promise.
Shy won't.
Shibbidi-boo-bop. I asked the ladies and gentlemen on the Facebook. Simple question. Four words. Do you like cuddling?
You asked everybody or the
A
ladies?
range of responses.
Just everybody.
Why your
Jen,
mic
what's
lit?
wrong with your mic? man?
Nigga, you the one who live here. You tell me what's wrong with my mic.
What do you mean? Well, I live here. I got. Anyways,
You should be good.
it was a. Can you fix her mic again?
I got it.
It's like a weekly thing. I didn't expect such a range of responses.
I didn't
from
either.
this.
I
It
was like,
such a
yo,
simple question.
it must have been like 50 comments on that shit.
Son.
Literally.
We-
Thank you, my savior.
Just why you got it like this?
I came, it was like that.
So again, we asked Jen. I can't say we. Jen asked a very simple, harmless question: do you like cuddling?
Do you?
I thought it was a
I
harmless
thought it was
ass
harmless too.
question.
I honestly thought everybody was just gonna ignore
Yes.
it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You got
what a
2
dumbass
likes.
Question.
2
Right.
likes.
So
and
you
a,
struck a
Likes.
nerve.
And yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my
All right, so
God.
give me the smoke. I want to know what
Struck a
happened.
nerve, a
Because
chord.
I saw a few comments. Not a lot of guys
First of all,
commenting.
do you like cuddling?
All right, and I think this is why I didn't see a lot of guys, because we all have the same sentiment, right?
I don't know.
We have the same problems with cuddling.
Yes.
I'll let you continue.
Our limbs go numb. So,
There's no comfortable way for us to cuddle.
fam.
There's no. Okay, so the ideal. I'm sorry, because
No, come on, go ahead, beloved.
so listen, right?
Air your grievances.
The ideal cuddle position for a man, lay on his back, comfortable, watching TV. I'm not trying to go to sleep. If I'm trying to go to sleep, it's not cuddle. I'm gonna go to my side. You're leaving me alone. So I'm on my back, looking at the TV. Here you come, boom on my shoulder, or boom on my shoulder. Cool. That's watching TV.
Right.
But sometimes you want to do the spoon thing. Come on, spoon behind me. Come on. So we have to put our hand,
Oh, fuck.
our right hand or left, whatever, underneath your head
Yeah.
or your shoulder.
Yeah,
Now,
that happens.
here, this
That
hand,
that lip is
this, this,
It's spaghetti.
this only for so long. Like, shout out to the guys that can put their hand there and leave it there for hours on end. You
God
got
bless.
3 minutes before I'm like, don't give me my hand back.
Yeah.
Right? My wife hates me. I'm pretty sure she does. But there's no sincerely comfortable way, position for us to cuddle in
For the guy. No.
for the guy.
No.
I mean, Bim. So I immediately read this question. And I was like, not really, because it's not comfortable for us.
Right.
Unless I put my head on your lap or something, maybe. But that's not cuddling to me. That's like me falling asleep on your lap or something like that, which I don't often do. I'd much rather you lay on top of me and we go to sleep. But I don't go to sleep on my back, so it doesn't work for me.
Yeah. So Darren understands. He jumped right into it.
Sorry.
But you said something that I agree with. On the couch, if I'm laying and you come in between and you put your hand on my chest, my arms are free. Right?
I can play with my phone.
Yeah.
I can write notes.
I could reach the
Yeah,
popcorn.
I could I can rub your booty.
I could rub your head and
Yep.
eat popcorn at the same time.
Yeah.
What's that thing?
Hands free. Can you do that? I can't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're both trying to pat their head and rub their tummies, bringing it back to 92
What we're saying,
or something.
What we're saying is, with both of our arms free, we can do anything. You know what I'm saying? But when you're, and I don't know what it is about women's.
Go ahead.
I think there's a switch in
ahead.
their brain
Once again, ladies and gentlemen,
or somewhere in
4
their body.
words. All I said was, do
care. I
you
don't care.
like cuddling? You see how this shit
I
just
think there's a
escalated?
switch on their body that goes from like regular to straight dead weight. Bam. Because I swear, when my old lady, shut up, baby, when she put her leg on me, it's like,
Bo.
hey, babe.
See, I don't even mind that.
No, Darren. Certain positions, because like if my leg is extended, right?
Yeah.
My
like
knee's
a
bad.
soft- yeah.
My knee's bad.
Okay.
So if my leg's extended, right? And she put her leg on my leg, then I fear that it's gonna go the other way. Don't break my knee.
See, fellas be like, oh, we want a girl with nice, healthy thighs and shit. And then you get a woman with healthy thighs, put her leg on, you're like, oh, my knees.
Don't leave. Don't do with the dead weight switch. Don't do that, because y'all just let everything go.
That's when she's asleep. That's
boom.
when
Right
you're
on.
comfortable.
Can't do that.
I
Can't do
appreciate
that.
moments like that, but you know.
Nah, man.
Or if I'm here and then like she's on top of me or lays on me and she got to like get up and adjust her boobs and tuck them to the side or something like that.
Not tuck them to the side.
That what happened to you? This is me.
I ain't got no boobs, so no.
So I would say personally no.
Oh wait, I'm not done. So right, and then, God forbid, right? Your
Not God
arm's
forbid.
numb, right? So you're laying there, right? And she knocked, right? But your arm is numb, and you gotta do something, right?
You gotta do something.
You either gotta hit the button to let Netflix know you're still watching, or you gotta, I don't know.
And it's usually a bad hand that's a free hand.
So your offhand,
Yeah.
as we would say,
Yeah.
right? So your hand that's near the remote and stuff
Yes.
is your left hand, so to
Yes.
speak, right? TV's over there, and you can't reach with your
No.
offhand.
No.
And she's asleep. So now you don't want to wake her. You know what I'm saying?
But you need your hand back.
need the hand. You know how many times I just lay there and just look at the TV with nothing? Frozen?
I guess this is what I'm watching. I'm watching Netflix. Look at me, ask me a dumbass question.
That's it.
Oh, that's all romantic.
That's why I talk to my house now.
so
I just tell Google I'm here still. Fuck. That's why they made it for us. Though,
Oh,
right?
they did. They did.
Yes.
Google's like, I know your hand is stuck.
I'll go
Are
to
you
the
still
next
watching
episode.
this? You still
So
watching this
what
movie?
What if
Is your hand stuck?
Oh, they need that.
that's funny? Oh, that's good.
Yo.
That's rich.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, Jen.
So, okay. So sometimes there might be a pillow in between, her head's on a pillow, and then your arms under the pillow,
Yes.
and then your other arms around her. So does that help?
What about dead weight? Don't you understand?
Well,
it go through the
So
pillow.
listen, yeah, it helps. It doesn't go dead as quick, but
Not
I mean,
as
it
quick,
helps.
yeah.
But you still,
But
I
it still
think,
dies.
yeah. And then the thing is, when you take your hand back, you can no longer cuddle now because this hand is like, well, what the fuck am I? I'm gonna go back under the pillow. So
Yo,
now you're
man.
just,
It's
so now you're just
universal.
here.
But
Yeah.
at least with the pillow, you have the ability to move and not wake her as
True.
quickly.
True.
Possibly. And the other thing happens where you move. If she does wake up, guess what?
What?
She wants to get back in that
Yeah.
cuddle
So
position.
she
or a
does
different
something
one.
worse. Turn, and now she's
He said
now
something
she's
worse.
here.
And then I have the nerve to say some shit like, "Are you comfortable?"
Yeah.
Don't yeah that.
Because guys always lie and say,
Yes,
I'm good.
we lie.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You're
no, I'm
baby.
fine. Go
No,
ahead.
you're good. Go back to
Shh,
sleep.
baby, shh, come
Go
on.
back to
It's
sleep.
fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Well, it's not our fault if you
But
lie.
I will tell you, once
Cussing you where you sleep.
guys, once you find that sweet spot, wherever that it may be for you, I'm good.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
sleep
Yeah.
for 3 hours. As long as I can do this.
Oof.
Well, then just don't lie. I mean, it's that simple. If she
Yeah.
says, "Is this comfortable?" or "Does that hurt?" or "Is your arm tired?" Does that just be like, "Yes, that hurts."
That's not love.
It's not love,
That's
but,
not love.
but love is honesty.
Love is pain.
Love is honesty.
Love is tingly
What-
fingertips.
I have carpal
what did the
tunnel,
book
so
of
I
Psalms
just,
say?
I just have a soft spot for tingly fingers. I just don't. I don't want to.
Look at the book of Psalms. It tells you love is
said.
pain.
Word.
Yeah,
Love
he
is-
don't read the Bible.
love
I
is-
don't know how I feel
Do
right
you
now.
like cuddling, Jen? I can understand why.
I'm a girl.
Yeah, you
Has
just
any-
wanted that simple. Yeah, because it's not difficult for them.
Has any guy ever said he's uncomfortable? Wow. See?
They might say like, "Nah, I'm good," but then you feel them kind of adjust a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, what I'll try to do is I'll try to like lift my head a little bit,
But not every time.
and give you a moment to where
Not
you
every
can,
time,
you can
no.
wiggle. Because I'm like, I know that, because I know my arm would fall asleep. Like, you over here lying, like, I'm not gonna move.
It's out of love.
I know that's sweet. So I'm not gonna move because you just lied and said you was good and I'm comfortable. But I'm gonna like,
I'm annoyed.
I'm gonna lift up a little bit, give you a second to shake a little bit. You know what I mean? Get some blood back in your fingers. I'm gonna fall right the fuck back down. Yes, the hell I am.
I'm buying big ass couches, like big couches.
I've
Yeah,
seen
no
a big
space,
couch
yeah.
on the internet. Not yesterday, last week, and I was like, yo, I want one of those if I ever get rich and have a big house.
Yeah, it's essential for those cuddle sessions on the couch. All right, so tell us about what happened on Facebook. Darren, you all right, man?
I have the idea of like looking at the TV and Netflix like, is your arm sleeping?
Yes.
Do you want to bring up the? I mean,
No, I
the-
don't. I
Okay.
think we should just skip the
All
whole.
right, I agree.
Oh, I thought there was like
Oh, I mean, we.
I just scanned quickly though to see if Shorty
Ugh.
said something in there and she didn't. I was like, all right, good. Now I'm about to attack. And you don't
Can
want
we
that.
talk about something that happens on Facebook? You ever see? You do something nice for your lady, right?
Okay.
You buy her flowers, you send them to her job,
Mm-hmm.
and she posts on Facebook. Look what my baby did for me. I love you so much. Me.
Yep.
And then her girlfriends or friends of your like Kay's girl or my wife comments on, oh, must be nice. And
Assholes. Assholes.
Now now your friends are upset with you for looking like the good guy.
Assholes.
Because we're all shit.
They're assholes. Why would you do that?
I don't like people who use the phrase "must be nice." Period.
Yeah.
In any instance, there's no instance where you saying "must be nice" is good.
Don't say must be nice, and don't tag me in something that's. I don't care. I
Or
don't care.
they Ben Fuji and heart and like the eyes. Look at this.
Yeah, like I'll,
Yeah.
I'll delete you as a friend. How
I'm
about
purposely
that?
not getting you anything now.
Right. You think I'm not gonna be motivated by that.
But does that work the other way around?
No, Darren, nothing works the other way around. That's why we. Anyways,
Whoa, whoa, fellas,
it works.
fellas, things work the other way around.
Darren, can you imagine? Can you
Ooh,
imagine
boy.
a world?
Oh boy.
He's about to do it now.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck!
Oh boy.
Hold on. Oh shit. Okay.
All right. let's
Imagine
go.
the world, right?
All right. Boom.
All
This
right.
is totally fabricated. Nobody get mad in real life. I post a picture, right? Because the equivalent for the flowers or whatever
Yeah.
for us would probably be food, right? I
That's
can't
not
think.
where I was thinking, but okay.
What are you thinking?
head.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. I won't get because we're not
Yeah,
gonna
we'll go
post
there.
it.
We're
Listen,
not
I was a
gonna-
guy in my former life. I know how this works.
So say like a bomb ass plate, right? And I'm like, damn, she put a foot in it. Bow, put it on social
Thank you,
media.
baby. Boop, boop, boop.
And then
I see it. I go, I tag Clara. Bro. Must be nice.
Ooh,
Thank you,
tag
right?
your wife
See,
too.
see,
Tag your man.
Right?
But, okay, but why is it okay to tag?
It's not okay.
Why is it
I
okay
just
to
told
tag
you-
it?
It's
Oh,
okay the other way.
I just told you, must be nice ain't never good.
No,
It ain't never right.
but it happens.
It happens though. So
Who are these bozos?
Okay,
Look,
maybe.
man.
Okay. Let's take out the tag. I don't tag my wife, but I'm like, must be nice to have such a thing.
yo, look, no, fuck that. I see people tag their significant other and be like, because something happened. He rode there on a horse and handed his wife a fucking chocolate asshole covered thing, and their professional photographer took the picture. Some broad to be like, tag her guy. Goals or some dumb shit.
Well, not goals.
Just don't goal me. Don't goal me, yo. Leave me
don't
alone.
goal
That was bad African.
Don't goal me.
Don't go me. What is goals?
They're bozos. Did you say bozos?
I said bozos.
They're bozos. I like that.
There's
It's
a few
bozo.
words this week that have just made me laugh. I realized they make me laugh every time. Bozos, maniac.
Maniac.
Maniac makes you laugh every time. If you was to text me one day, like, "Yo, Darren's being a whole maniac," you see,
That works. Yeah.
Well, the whole maniac gets it. You know.
you can't.
Well, if I say Darren's bugging, you're not gonna laugh at that.
So, but what would happen is if I say must be nice, then my wife is gonna get in my face like, oh, I don't cook for you.
World War
You out
III.
here on social media telling people I don't cook for you. Fine, go cook for yourself.
because she probably does cook for you.
She does.
But so for the guy who has gotten his woman flowers or something before, even if it was twice, three, who knows how many times that lowly woman who posted it got it? That may be the first time ever.
Lowly woman.
So now you doing this to me. Now we fighting because she got flowers for the first
All
time.
I'm saying is you deserve to fight. It's
Why?
fine. No, I'm saying
Oh.
you deserve to be able to be angry and to fight her the same way she's angry and fights you over the whole food
But
thing.
we don't win fights.
I know, but
No.
you deserve to try.
No.
You get a ribbon
Give
for
up.
participation.
When we give, we just give up.
The
Speaking of-
point blank, guys can't do that.
No, Valentine's Day is in a week. What you doing?
Don't ask me that now.
Where's your
Don't ask me that now.
Valentine is? Yeah, I was stupidly. I was in the store yesterday with Carter, and I was like, we should get mommy a Valentine's Day thing now. No.
Nothing?
Nope. I would like to do. I have an idea of what I want to do. Something with the kids. But
That's a cop out.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
something with
basically.
the kids for her. But you know, like with you, like I'm sure you understand. Like,
It was like,
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
yeah,
not
let me go
with you. No, I meant like you, I'm pretty sure you'll understand this. I gotta do something for my mom.
No, I never did nothing for my mom.
Every year, I make the girls my Valentine. Like they're my first Valentine.
Oh, you got daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then you know, I got to get Carter to do something for mommy because that's his first Valentine.
Oh,
and
Trina's
stuff like
mom. I
that.
got to do something.
Yeah. So you know, like we got. So and then on top of that, we have to do something special for our ladies on top. So my wife can't really go out.
You got only 7 days left to do all this
Right.
shit, B.
Like
I get
8?
it together.
I think it was 8.
No, nigga, it's Thursday.
Oh, it's next. Oh, that's right. We're not recording next Thursday. Hey guys, we're not recording next Thursday.
We're not doing Wednesday? Oh, we'll figure
We're
it
doing
out.
Wednesday. I
Yeah.
think. Anyways, so I got something like I do my best thinking like the morning of. That's
See?
Don't.
terrible.
See?
It's terrible.
But hey, you ever...
That's different. He's still thinking the
Okay.
morning of.
Okay.
He
okay.
wasn't driving home from work and went, "Oh shit, today's Valentine's Day. Fuck, let me stop at this van."
Yeah, you're right.
It's a difference. It's a
You're
subtle
right.
difference, but it's a difference.
Valentine's Day, I don't do too much because her birthday is 3 days later.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. A little bit of both. You know, some light, still something, but then birthday shortly after because life is fun. I'm not miserable. I know I sound miserable today.
So,
I'm
on
happily
the
alive.
other side of this,
Don't look at me.
okay.
It's my whole funky maniac business.
Next time.
Oh, wait, there was someone I was going to... it's Black History Month.
Now
Does that even mean anything to adults?
It,
Help me, because I
I
don't
get to
know.
wear my Black History Month sneakers.
You can wear them anytime.
I do wear them anytime.
Yeah, so what's...
But when I wear my
think it
Black History
means-
Month, I tell everybody, "Look at Black History Month sneakers." But I wear them all year round.
I think it means
Hmm.
something to us with kids too. I mean, it means something
Aha.
to us because of what it represents and what we celebrate.
So you
But
wearing your FUBU jerseys?
no,
No.
Trash. You ain't representing.
I have to dress up for work. I can't wear fubu to work.
But what do you,
You
what
can
do
put
you
a tie
do?
with FUBU.
Do y'all like do something with the kid? I know the wife being into stuff,
No,
but
well, we try to read books, and I mean, not just this month, but
Yeah.
we try to be a little bit more on it this month and expose him and the kids to things of that nature. Me and Carter have this little thing. Every morning we say this little, I make him. He repeats after me. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am black.
God bless.
Latino and Haitian. I'm a Cruz Kayard. So things like
What?
that.
That's all
Yeah.
deep.
That's like I have pride. I have power.
Yeah.
I am a badass mother. Cool runnings, Jen.
know.
Oh, I'm like, all right, why ain't nobody join me with this,
I don't
man?
remember. I don't
Ah,
remember.
y'all
I remember
trash.
Cool Running, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Feel the rhythm. Feel
Feel
the
the
ride.
ride.
Get on up.
It's
His
fun.
mom
It's
says
like
the.
cool running.
That's dope. You got a little Cool Runnings thing going with Carter, man. That's tight.
Yeah.
Oh.
So my wife is more into that than I am on an educational plane, and so we try to do things like that all the time. But I think as adults, it does mean something for us.
I'm trying to figure it out because like things get mundane, right? As an adult, you go to work, you go home. It's not like school where okay, we're gonna make Martin Luther King portraits out of macaroni. You know what I'm saying? We don't have days like we in kids where we're doing something different for Black History Month. So unfortunately, for me, sometimes the month just goes. So I don't know, like at least on my side as an adult, doesn't mean something to me because if I see something that's fly that Black folks do any month, I'm bigging it up. But for this month specifically, I don't know.
I guess maybe to bring more awareness of it and
to the whites.
Yeah.
Okay.
To those who just need to see it.
Yeah.
In the blacks, because there's some of us that don't recognize it, see it, maybe not feel as powerful about it as they should.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there should be more of an awareness on adults' part. I don't know how though. Like, I don't know if wearing.
I
a
was just
shirt
trying to
or-
buy the Black History Month Converse and I slack because they came out at 10 o'clock
Oh,
on
you should hit
Nike.com.
K up. Yeah, he got a pair.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shout out to K. He got on actually. Let me tell you.
Right
what
at
he
10
said.
o'clock,
Tell me,
we had a
tell me.
meeting, and I was pissed because he was like, "Oh, I gotta start the meeting," and I completely forgot, and it was like 12, and it was just sold out. I was heated.
So,
They're so nice.
because I didn't even know they existed because I stay away from sneakers because of Jen. But Kay hit us and was like,
Which one did you get? The one with the whole print or the black with the little
the whole
print?
Kente print right there.
Oh, that's the one I wanted. $100.
So he asked us, he's like, what do y'all think about it? Because his brothers were roasting him. He said, yo, Wakanda head ass nigga. And then we proceeded to go in on him, call him the, for my Nigerians, we know what amala is. It's this thick substance. It's almost like pounded yam, except it's brown. So they call H called those the Amala sixes, or so I couldn't pull them off, but I mean they probably look
I
fly in
wanted them
person.
so bad.
Yeah, it's
I wanted them so bad.
just so that's how
sorry,
you do the
Jen.
Black History Month by copying the exclusive kicks.
Celebrate it any way you can. I mean,
The information thing though, I think that's big. I think it starts with us,
I think me
does.
personally,
I'm
I'm
gonna try to post more about it.
and we can actually let's homework for us.
Yes.
Let's come back with a fact. I'll start it.
Yes,
Akon.
something modern too, because I like.
Yeah.
Although I like the people posting.
Yeah,
old
peanut butter,
facts.
Carver. Yeah, we
Yeah,
get that.
I
but
want new
some
stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, but go
to
ahead.
keep us motivated.
they can't be doing some shit though.
Akon, I think it's like up to how many people? 60 million people.
He brought water
Provided
too?
lights,
Lights?
light, but with the solar
Wow.
thing. Yeah, so because I think we talked about a year ago around this time, but he actually put it to work. And this is a guy who came to the U.S. super young.
Actually, he was born here.
Oh, he was born here.
We talked
went
about
back
this last
home,
time.
and then came and
Yeah.
took his rap / producer / label owner money and did something to that magnitude.
Did he like manage Lady Gaga? Like he's
Oh yeah, he managed Lady
he's
Gaga.
in some shit. Like
Yeah.
he's got money.
He got money. Like he got
got
yeah.
money.
And he's looking to have his own cryptocurrency.
Yeah, Acorn. I told you
Acorn,
that.
yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it
remember.
on Drink Champs too. I couldn't
'cause
remember.
You guys looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, no, he want to have his own Bitcoin. It was what
Yeah.
we call Acoin.
Yeah, Acorn. So he is like, even if it's not going to get discussed in the history books here, for a dude and or his company, but like for him to put that forward, that changes the life of millions of people in a whole nother continent. You know, I think it's like 6 or 7 countries that are involved in that solar program. So shout out to Akon, making new Black history. Ooh, that's tight.
New Black History.
That's
I like
fire.
It. I like
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
the
man.
thing I posted today on our Instagram
Yeah,
page
which was
about
also
the,
super
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
The solar panel
the
thing.
solar panels in Morocco.
And that was the largest in the world, right?
Yeah.
Phew, crazy.
You
Crazy.
know, there's things happening.
Yeah. So we got to big that stuff up. Yeah,
But
I love it.
like we say, we are champions of culture and especially our own culture
Sure enough.
year round. So I think that to me, that on top of the fact that I'm not into history that much, I'm more of a number person, as we know.
Nerd.
Nerd, stupid, dumbass glasses. Fuck
You
you
wear
up.
glasses too.
Mine are off right now, so I can talk to you about yours. I mean,
Mine are off right now. And
It
I
does
looked
work- it
too,
does work
I
like
was
that.
Like, oh, they're right. Yeah, she's right. Like she's wrong. Well, her glasses being off.
yeah, I mean, so history has just never been my thing anyway.
Right.
So February, it's not like anything turns on for me or turns off.
Right. I guess that's where it's
Especially,
going. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially since I'm a first generation American.
Mhm.
So my life has been learning about Africa. I went to Africa when I was 6. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's important.
Right.
But it's, for me, Black History Month is more important for people who are not part of the culture, who you just want to educate a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, if you're actually part of it, it's like, it's cool, but, you know,
Yeah. For us, we live it. It's kind of year round.
it's like whatever.
Yeah. All right. I can dig it. Shout out to Akon. So next week, homework assignment, kids.
All right.
Just something.
All
It'd
right.
be dope to have somebody like new.
Yeah.
Like one of them little smart black kids that be doing some stuff. They're making mad money.
We dope.
Can we get Drake?
He's Canadian. I don't know if we want to get him in the mix.
What else is on the docket to talk about?
So update on my son. So remember how I told y'all he went on a date?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, because I got to check in, I got to make sure everything, whatever. So after a couple weeks, I asked, and he's like, no, we're still, just friends, just kind of talking a little bit. All right, cool. So I checked in this past weekend. Hey, what's up? He said, yeah, we actually, I don't even know what he said or what they call it these days. We're exclusive or made it, we were a couple or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, yeah, but after 2 weeks, I had to stop. And I said, why? He said, Dad, she's telling me I couldn't really talk to like my female friends, and I had to like delete all my girls that are
no.
friends on Snapchat. And
That
he's-
young, huh?
I hugged him so hard. I said, son, you've experienced this already. Just, oh man.
Stick with that course.
I connected. So, and I said, the important thing was you recognized that this was something that you didn't like and that you didn't want to be a part of.
Toxic.
Yeah.
So, and you got out of it. Kept it cool or whatever, but like you got right up out of it. But yeah, already, okay, I don't want you talking about anybody else on Snapchat. I want you to do all this. I'm like, yo, what? And my son said, nah, beloved.
He stood up for himself. Which
He
is
said,
huge.
nah. Oof, love it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
yeah,
amazing. Good job, Dad.
yeah, he's going through. I had nothing to do with that. That's all him.
It's still you
Yeah,
raising
somewhere in
him
there. Yeah,
to be confident in himself.
he surprised me. Did I tell you guys about the prayer thing?
No,
Oh, he surprised me with this one. Wow, this was months ago. I thought I shared it. He
you don't like us.
Sorry, I do. I love y'all with the bottom of my black heart. So, whenever he comes, if he's here on a Sunday, we'll go to
Swimming in our
church.
water.
He'll come to church with me once in a while since he was a kid. His mom doesn't really go. His grandmother, not like that. So I'm there for Christmas Eve. I go there every year for Christmas Eve. Watch them open gifts. I don't care. Whatever. So we're about to eat. So everybody got their food. We sit down, and Dylan stops us. He's like, "Hey, no, everybody, stop. Could we join hands and say a prayer?" I'm like,
Hey.
and he's like, "Dad, can you do it?" I said,
Oh,
"No."
hey.
I was like, "No, you got it. Go ahead." And he said a little prayer. I'm like, "What the?" And none of them really go to church like that. And all the times I've been going since he was born, never did the prayer thing.
Yeah.
So, a little while later, I hit him. I was like, "Yo, what made you want to do that?" And he's like, "Yeah, if it wasn't for going to church with you and stuff like that, I wouldn't consider doing that." I was like, "Wow,
Yeah.
wow, brought a tear to my eye, yo." Yeah, he's all right. He's
Good
all right.
stuff.
So they pay attention, man. They pick up on all
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
I think it's great when you have your child and you see them thinking for themselves at a young
Oof.
age.
Oh man.
And they like this, because coming to that realization that the world isn't just one box. It's I learn from here, I learn from there, and it's amazing to see and watch, and that's
Yeah.
great. That's awesome.
Yeah, dope, man.
Where did you learn?
Where or what did I learn? You said? What did I learn?
Where?
Where?
From where? From whence?
He's mad confused.
Yeah.
He's mad confused.
All right. What?
Next.
You don't remember stuff that you picked up as a youth?
Yeah.
I gotta take.
But I don't feel
I
like.
told you.
So I do, but I feel
Yeah, we'll
like
continue.
yeah, I feel like I wasn't confident enough to say anything about it or to have my own ideas and voice them to my parents. So like, for instance, a couple months ago, me and Clarabelle were talking to Alexis, and me and Clarabelle are not. We're not in the church. We're not super religious, but we believe in God, and I think we're more spiritual.
Yeah.
Whatever. While on the other side, Valerie's house, they're more religious than we are. So whenever we alternate weekends with the girls, when they're with their mom, they go to church, and when they're with us, we don't go to church. So every so often, we like to not even challenge them, but we like to have like little conversations with them. Nothing challenging their beliefs or anything, but just like, hey, like, da 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 da. So I forgot how we got into it, but the idea of heaven and hell came up. And so Alexis was saying how she was like, I believe there's a heaven and a hell, but I don't know if, according to what we're taught, if it's true. So again, me and Clarabelle are not influencing at all. We're just like, okay, like let her talk. And so she said to her, came up on herself like, how did she say it? Like almost like, who said that this is how you get into heaven, this is how you get into hell? She was like, I would like to believe, like according to their religion, like if you're a part of that religion, you go to heaven, and if you're not, you don't. So she was like, I don't know if I truly believe that, like my grandfather, who's also a pastor, will not go to heaven. And so, again, we don't know the religion, so we're like,
oh, so this is like a different religion.
yeah, this is whatever.
Yeah.
So we're going on, and to hear her say, I don't know how we spin off into it, but she was like, although I know religion affects everybody, she was like, I know it doesn't affect me because I was born here and I don't have the same struggles as everybody else. And so it was just like, for her to be 15 and realize that, she doesn't have the same struggles and things don't necessarily apply to her the way they apply to other people, and she's never experienced racism the way other people have. That's how kind of we were going into the conversation. And again, we're not like leading her and telling her like, you need to feel privileged or whatever. It's just like, what do you think about it? And she was like, yeah, I can say that I've never dealt with anything like that. And it's because I never have that I feel like I can't really talk on it. Yeah. So it was like,
interesting.
Her third eye was awakened.
For sure. I love it when they not only can think independently, but then articulate it like that.
Give it back to you.
That's so important.
Just the conversation alone is what made me. I was super excited that day. That's Clarabelle. I was like, I had thought about the conversation over and over. I was like, the fact that she is able to feel this way, recognize she feels this way, and say it to us, tells me that she feels like she's in a safe space where she can express those ideas. It's amazing to me.
That's awesome.
Hi, Jen. Did you have a nice
Hi.
tingle?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
And I tricked your dog when I was done. So that's cool.
What do you do?
Well, he was down here. You didn't see him?
I seen him.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
came by.
And I was at the top of the stairs, and I was like, oh, and I like kissed like,
You-
and he ran upstairs. But he was like, oh, Jen finally loves me.
And you're like, door
And
shut.
he got outside at the door, and I was like, I got you, bitch. And I came inside, and I closed the door behind
And
me.
he's still sitting at the door like, she's coming back.
She likes me now. I can tell.
Oh, man.
I saw some shit that upset me, and it shouldn't have upset me because it didn't involve my lady.
I love when you get upset.
No, you don't.
You
You
get all
shouldn't.
triggered.
You shouldn't.
You get triggered.
I was triggered. I was upset.
Ring,
Stay
homie,
triggered.
who's this?
Y'all
Sorry.
saw, y'all saw that bullshit Game was doing.
That bullshit what?
Game, the rapper.
I heard
Oh,
him doing something.
JC on?
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, the clip. So pretty much, actually, and not even just Game. Anyone else who, when people are mentioning the significant other of someone, talking about whatever their past was, if someone is married, in a relationship, happy, and then someone else, an ex, talking about their sexual relations or speaking on whatever y'all had, period. Like
So
that
he
shit
used to-
pisses
he used
me
to
off.
be with Sin?
Allegedly, they had whatever, but still, like, so nigga, she,
Right.
all the women, all the names you drop in all your music over the years, you never once mentioned her,
Never once.
and now
You wasn't even on Love and Hip Hop, my nigga. The fuck?
right, and now you want to mention her. So like, you can cause tension in someone else's home. Like,
Yeah.
say he didn't know. Say,
Yeah.
just I don't say they're already having a bad day, and then that comes up, or like, I mean, they got a child. Like, that's some fuck shit, man. Like, I don't know. Have y'all experienced some shit where someone spoke on your significant other while y'all were together? Because I can tell you now, even if someone, my lady's ex says, "Oh man, she makes the best macaroni," shut the fuck up, because I feel like you're now she's involved, but you're being disrespectful. Don't speak on that. What y'all had is done. It's over.
Facts.
Move
So
on.
do you feel like this applies to people who have been involved with the ex before? Like, let's say like it's just a person that's like a friend of hers is like, she really does make the best macaroni.
No, like commenting after somebody said
Yeah.
that. Don't
No.
don't. He don't need to talk about the macaroni.
Okay.
You know what
I'm just trying to make sure I
He's
follow.
saying if you used to be in a relationship or dealt with them or you messed with them, whatever, don't come out here trying to
don't put- okay.
throw out memories and
Got
shit.
it,
Like,
got it,
like now you're trying to instigate. Now you're trying to be funny, and that's
Yeah,
just not cool.
say someone on I don't know, somebody who has a popular Facebook page, and they do an interview. It's like an interview show or a podcast, a video podcast, and one of your exes is on there, and they're just talking about past relationships, and they're like, "Oh my God!" So Darren, I don't know if you know him from the Please Delete This podcast. Oh my goodness, yo, the way he would play with my toes. Oh.
Not
Fam.
for hitting your toes.
He's not a good colorer, but you know.
Yeah, like for why?
Right.
Why? And then now that's out there. Oh, damn, Darren loves feet. And then
Darren
somebody
out
going,
here doing the toes.
And then my
And somebody
wife gets
bound
wind
to
of
tag
it,
your
and
wife.
and she's like, Darren's out here, we living on feet. And I'm
yeah,
like,
and
fuck.
right, and then it's like, why do that? Like, you can keep it anonymous. You can say, oh, one of my exes did whatever. All right, that's fine. But even then, some people get into too much detail, and it's like, we know who you're talking about. Or you
Yeah.
had one ex that you posted all the time. You know what I mean? Oh, people wild disrespectful, man. That shit bothered me.
What do you think about it, Jen?
I agree with Bim. It's like, and not even just exes, just people in general who just want attention.
That's it. That's all it is.
That's all it is. So like, you want to insert yourself in some shit that has nothing to do with you. Another example of people doing that is like, unfortunately, people pass away.
Yeah.
That's part of life.
Right.
As soon as somebody passes away, there's
That's when
16
everything
motherfuckers in
wanna
the
come out.
comments.
Yeah.
I just saw you 3 months ago
Yeah.
at the club.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then what?
If
Did you talk to them
yeah,
afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I just spoke to your mother. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's people just always want to be involved
They
somehow.
just want to be a part
Yeah,
of
that's
everything.
trash.
And it's
It
like, you
is
just
trash.
want to make yourself relevant, and it's stupid.
Yeah.
I hate people trying to make themselves
Yeah.
relevant.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. It was a life experience. You know, hopefully you moved on. You learn from it.
Yeah,
Move
and-
the fuck on.
Yeah.
But now
no
you're
reason to
doing
bring
that.
it up.
Yeah, now you may cause some issues. And honestly, because you know me, I don't know. I see you. What's up? You got a problem? Because you
Right.
clearly disrespecting me at this point.
Like, you're almost purposely not acknowledging that this person's with somebody.
Right.
Like, it's not like Sin's love life is private at the moment. We all know she's
Exactly.
with Joe. They just had a baby. So you're perfect because you didn't say nothing about her.
Nope.
This whole time when she was with Erica Mena, when she was doing whatever the fuck she was with. You didn't say
Not a
nothing about
word.
any other time. But all of a sudden now she's in a committed, happy, monogamous relationship with a whole baby. Now you want to mention her. Like, get fuck that.
I mean, and Joe said it. He's like, I open to the tune of, I understand that you got to do this to stay relevant.
Yeah. Because
But-
record sales. Is low
Yeah.
or
Da
whatever.
da da.
But it's, ugh.
Yeah. It's stupid.
And for a grown ass man too, grown ass man doing some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's some hoe behavior, man. That's some hoe shit.
Nasty.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Mouse.
But yeah, I'm glad you guys haven't had to experience some bullshit like that.
No, you can't say that.
And if so, call me.
Ben's ready to fight.
I seen something the other day. I got to get this off my spirit.
Ooh, more triggeredness.
Not triggering this. I was mad confused, and then I was like, "Huh?" And then I was like, I kind of felt bad a little bit, and then I laughed. So I was at the Walmart, right?
Oh,
And
not the Walmart.
I seen something. I was walking by, and I saw a young lady with her son, and
You're excused.
kept walking. She had a big old backside.
Like, she had a long spine.
No, she had a big old backside.
Yeah, big old booty.
Big
So
old
she
booty.
had.
She had a big old booty.
Okay.
And I was mad confused because she was Asian.
Oh,
So
they make those now.
That's
you know.
pleasant.
make literally. So
Wow.
I said, no, not buying it. Not buying it. So I'm going to get some vegetables or something.
Ma'am, come with me.
I'm going to get some veggies or something. And she walked by again. And I look, there were 2 flat spots. So there's a flat spot on the right cheek, but it wasn't in the same area. So the flat spot on this cheek and the other cheek were different. So then I'm like, okay, it's get an ass proportionate to your race, first of all.
Wow. Wow, I did not see that coming.
Oh no, am I being foul? Am I okay? If
Pause.
you see an Asian woman with a super fat ass, you're not gonna be
I
like,
seen an Asian woman in the Asian market who had big titties and a big ass, and it just
They
the whole-
exist.
The whole thing,
Darren, no.
It wasn't. No, I'm not saying it don't exist, but hers was like Hers was the type where it
too
doesn't matter
much.
what her race was. You'd be like,
Yeah,
wow,
that's a lot.
Who's your
Darren,
doctor?
Darren, I'm gonna ask. Have you seen? Now, when I say a
Why you
fat
trying to
ass,
get Darren in trouble?
it's not trouble.
Why?
People walk by every day. You just observe.
Why are you getting just observe?
You just observe. How you say it? Observation?
Observe.
Observation. Have you ever observed such things in the real world?
In the real world, no.
So if something's that rare, that in your everyday, day-to-day
say it.
life, you
Don't say
don't
it.
just see some shit.
Don't say it.
What?
I thought you were gonna say Mr. Clean with hair.
Oh.
No, man, I did. Damn.
Yo, but that shit threw me off, and then I
Yeah.
noticed it was fake. So I'm like, okay. Then I asked the other questions to myself. Who is that for? Right? Because we get told it's not for men. Okay, fine. It's for you. You don't love yourself enough to do it right. Like it not be flat.
She may
spots
not have
on
the
it.
money to do it right.
Then why
No,
do
she
it
probably
at all?
did it right and didn't take enough time to recover.
And she had a desk job and had to get right back to work and sit and flatten it out. That's so sad. I don't know if I understand why folks do that to themselves, but I don't know, man.
Me and nor I.
Because okay, you got
Because
some.
my butt was on sale, nigga. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I just got my taxes and all.
I mean,
Just feeling
I already
myself.
got furniture set last year, so what the fuck?
That shit's,
Paid off and everything. Irons don't even
I
take
mean, I
money
got a
out my
Honda
account
the year
no more.
before. What the fuck?
you have hair, so the hair thing. Because mad dudes is like, all right, fucking, I'm buying a hairline.
Yeah, no.
So what is something? I'm trying to think of something that a guy would buy. That,
Dick.
For
Enhancements.
but you know what though? I think so.
well, they make them, so I'm pretty sure they.
But from what I've seen, like, so I saw something because this conversation came up somewhere else. So they were saying that most women are satisfied if they're in a relationship with whatever their partner has, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think, and guys can get women, period, without, because that's
Same
not.
thing as how a guy will
That's
be with a
what I'm
woman
saying.
regardless of what her booty look like, and she can get a dude regardless. But
the
in
difference-
her mind, is she feels like she needs that.
But the difference for guys, though, the package, right, isn't visible, right? You can't see. I can tell if a woman has a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? But you can't, by looking at a guy, see what he's working with. So, like, what's something that a guy would get visually besides a hairline? I think that's mostly it. That is almost like an equivalent to a boob job.
But the thing
or,
is, guys look at women because women are appealing visually,
okay.
and men are not appealing visually. So that's not a
So
thing
you like women?
that guys. That's not a thing that guys would worry about the same way women worry about, because women worry about being visually appealing because that's how we attract the opposite sex. Whereas men attract the opposite sex for other things like nice cars and having a lot of money and a hairline and
I'm glad that you said that. So,
having a
is
big
it wrong
dick.
to acknowledge? Is it wrong to acknowledge that we're different?
No,
No.
absolutely different.
Because I get that people obviously want to get equal pay. Fine. Outside of that, we're fucking different, and
We should be different.
we're thank you. God damn it. People acting like it's so bad that like folks acknowledge that we're different.
Like, why should we all be blocks and be
No.
robots and be the same? That's boring.
Yeah, we're different. We're different. We think differently, and Darren and I can have a conversation about our relationships, right?
Yes.
And find so many common things. The conversation we had the other day, I had it with my uncle, my cousins, all common
There's a common
things.
thing, although we're all different. It's all a commonality.
Right. So like it's okay to acknowledge those things. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll just say it
Hi,
again.
Jen.
I'll just say it again. Women, you're beautiful. The way God made you. You ain't gotta do that shit, beloved.
And if
Unless
you-
you ugly.
Hey, I have a quick life hack to share. So I
Some people
subscribe.
ugly. What do you want?
She said, "What do you
Ugly
want?"
is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah.
If you take off your blind people sunglasses, put on your blindfolds.
Yo, bam, she bought this shit.
I was watching Bird Box before I came here. I don't know.
Is it good?
You never saw it?
I haven't seen the whole thing. It's gonna last like 10 minutes.
As I was watching it again, something had me dying that I forgot was funny to me. The fact, did you watch Bird Box yet? Okay, so Sandra Bullock, she has a child. She ends up having a child in the movie. And there's another child she's taking care of. They don't have names. She calls them boy and girl.
Yeah.
Every time she said, boy, girl, get over here. I die laughing.
What the hell?
These
is
kids
that?
are like 6. and
What
they
the hell?
don't have names. Boy and girl, I don't know why that shit is
And so
fucking
everybody
hilarious.
got stuck on the blindfold, and no one talked about this boy girl bullshit.
Fuck nobody except for me, because I'm watching it with the lady and I'm dying. I'm like, this is not funny to you, boy, girl.
That would throw me. I would turn the whole shit off.
You probably would too.
I would throw the whole Netflix out.
The whole Netflix. Log out. No,
Are you
seriously,
still watching?
No, actually, I'm not still watching.
And my arm is just fine. Thank you. So quick life hack. I subscribe to. I'm gonna try to say one of these once a week. I subscribe to this Reddit unethical life pro tips, and
What is Reddit?
It's
Yeah, because I always hear. I don't know.
yeah,
What it is.
it's like a forum site, and it's pretty funny.
You be going on there for porn, huh?
No,
He said surprisingly no.
no. I go there for the conversations. So I will share the most interesting one I saw today. It says, if you fast forward to the end of a YouTube video and then press replay, all the ads disappear.
But can you fast forward? Because you know how it has the yellow markers.
Yeah.
Can you still just drag it all the way across still? Because I feel
You
like
should be.
sometimes it.
You just have to tap the end of the time.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
just
put
click,
it
yeah.
aside and let it run out, and then hit replay. And then
God
I gotta make sure it
bless.
works.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. We're gonna say, ooh.
Oh yeah. So
Ladies and gentlemen, please try it.
please try it out. Let us know if it works.
Oh, nice.
I'll try to give one a week.
Life hacks with Darren.
Yeah.
The IT
Oh, I like
guy.
that.
Yeah, that's tight.
Ah.
Oh, we gotta get you a song. That's
Hack
kinda
the
tight.
hacker.
Hack the hacker.
Hack the hacker.
That's his name.
No.
That's-
We'll figure it out. No, please don't call me the hacker.
Hack the non-hacker. Unhack the unhacker.
Make life easy with Darren. Anyways,
Make life.
can I?
Life is easy, peasy smeasy. With Darren, the hack.
Genie.
All right, cool, great. So. So I had a little bit of a situation I wanted to run by. Not a situation, but something I found. I kind of feel like a little bit of a hypocrite, if you will.
If I will.
So you guys know we just had a baby soon.
Shout to
Recently,
Kai.
yes. And my wife is nursing and breastfeeding, and it's all good and gravy, and she's super excited about it, and so I don't think we've ever really spoken on the subject of breastfeeding in public, but my wife does not care.
I think we did.
We
think
did
we have.
a little bit, yes.
That's happened.
So yeah, she's one of those people that just don't care.
As you shouldn't.
Yeah, and I'm all for it until somebody approaches us. Not like, okay, you need to stop, but more like, now I have to go like fuck you up for trying to step to my wife. Or say something to my wife, which is, I'm not a confrontational person, but I will be whatever. So the other day, yesterday, came home from work,
Darren's here.
and for my family, like we were talking about for our family, like
Turn up.
I will turn to big Papa Bear.
Word.
So bedtime, we get Carter ready for bed, and Clarabelle is super like, I can still, don't treat me any different. I could still do it. And she was sitting on that chair, breastfeeding Kai, and reading Carter on her other lap a bedtime story. It's a beautiful picture.
That's dope.
Beautiful stuff.
Oh, women. Y'all are amazing.
Amazing.
Oh.
The fact that you can nourish another human being with your body alone, amazing.
And then nurture the other one's mind.
Yes. Dope. So in the moment, I took a picture of the scene, and it was beautiful, and cool. So before the night ends, I was like, let me post it on social media. My wife is my hero. She's a superpower, da da da. And I was like, I almost don't want people to see this.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a private moment.
Yeah. It's empowering also, but that's the tough part, right?
Yeah.
Because I know me, I wouldn't post it because that titty is mine and the baby's. Right. That's it. Nobody's seen it.
But when you're
that's
out
me.
in public and she's feeding,
Yeah.
and
At that
I
point,
even asked her before I even thought about it. I said, I took a picture. Is it okay if I put it on social media? She was like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt like, am I ashamed of my wife breastfeeding?
No.
No.
But
Like,
it's, that's your wife.
If anything, you're more protecting.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously not your property, but that's your wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is going to see that now. Hopefully, you hope that creeps aren't doing that, but you just don't know.
Right,
Social
exactly.
media is public. Folks anybody's looking at. You know what I mean? So, but it's caution that kind of
Right,
has you, not
like-
necessarily like being ashamed.
Like if she does it in public, cool. If somebody sees her, it's in a moment in time.
Right.
But if you found out that person took a picture of it and kept it forever,
yeah, that's
it would be different. You know what I mean? Not that that's what you're doing. That's your family. You're enjoying that, but you putting it out there, you don't know what's gonna happen with that. So for you to not want to immediately put it out there, for you to hesitate, it doesn't mean that you're ashamed of her.
Right.
Thank you, guys. I feel better.
Yeah. No, because I mean I'm the same way. Like I love that. I got a beautiful woman, and post stuff, but it's creeps that get
Yeah.
me. Like, and of course, we don't want to change or alter our lives because of other people. But if you're savvy, you do adjust and do things a little differently. So, like, I try to be cautious, but it's just caution. You're not ashamed. You're super proud. You shared it with all of our listeners, actually.
I did.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Not the picture though.
Yeah, exactly. But that moment is super empowering. Like
Yeah.
people can hear that and have a vision of their mom or their wife or their
Or
whatever
their-
doing
their
something
partner
similar.
and
Yeah,
their best friend there. So
Yeah.
whoever's doing that, nursing at the time.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah, thank you guys.
That's dope, man.
Thank you.
That's
I
dope.
appreciate the convo.
Yeah, fuck the creeps, just cause. Yo, man, I gotta say it again. Whoever good brother. I keep saying about the same person, man. They keep doing it. I don't know if they listen. On my Twitter, I keep seeing big-breasted white women flopping their titties all over my timeline because one of my peoples keep liking these posts from these fucking twits. Stop doing it, fam. Because I'm at work scrolling on my phone and then it's titties. It's like, come on, man.
Oh, you're like, oh.
Fuck.
Oh.
God. Anyways, I could just unfollow him. Huh?
No, because he's your people.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you guys hear about that Waze, that GPS app
Yeah.
in New York?
What happened?
You guys use Waze?
No.
I used to, and then for some reason it stopped working on my phone.
Yeah.
Use maps.
So in New York, there is a bit of a protest between Waze and the good people or the good cops of the NYC. They want them to remove
The speed trap thing.
the speed traps and
Ah.
the DWI checks from the. I guess I've never seen
I
it.
like
Because
using
people
Waze.
report it. They report
Yeah.
where a
Yeah,
cop
yeah.
is and all
Cops are,
that.
yeah.
So they want them to remove it at once. They think it's terrible
outta
and da da da
here.
da da. So they interviewed both sides, and of course, a lot of the people are like, no, like keep it, like
The common folk, yeah. I don't want no
you know,
ticket.
and it's just sharing. It's
Yeah.
not like anything wrong, but the cops are saying, oh, by doing that, you're enabling people to continue in these bad behaviors of speeding and
shut
driving while
up.
intoxicated.
But if they see it on their app that there's a cop here and they slow down, it's not the same.
Isn't that what they want?
Isn't right? Isn't that the same result? Except for the city doesn't get
Oh,
my money.
Exactly.
I mean, either that or they avoid.
All right, they
Said
avoid
sh-
and
said
they
trap.
get off the street where there's more people and they take their speeding ass on a.
I don't know. I kind
Because
of
people speed every day.
Yes.
Literally. Every day,
Every
every
moment.
moment. The speed limit is archaic, first of all, like 25 miles per hour. When's the last time anyone has really just on their own driven 25 miles per hour? Darren, have you?
in a school zone. I will.
Like you keep it at 25.
I'll keep it. Yeah. In a school
And
zone.
even outside the school zone, because it's not
No,
25
outside the
only in the
school
school
zone,
zone.
I'm not
So
really.
you go over the speed
just
limit.
just.
Do you
in the
think you
school
should be pulled over every time you go over the speed limit?
zone. No.
So if you saw a cop, you would say, oh shit, I don't want to get pulled over. But then you go back to your regular behavior. So the Waze app, in essence, if you're going that same way and you see it before you get there, all right, let me slow down so I don't get pulled over. Just like if I see a cop in the distance, let me slow down so I don't get pulled over. Then I'm going to go back to my regular behavior. If they cared about it that much, they would put a cap on cars so that you couldn't go over a certain speed. Right? You can go 100 and something miles per hour in a car.
Ooh, that's interesting. And it is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can do whatever the fuck they want. But for people to share, hey, there's a cop ahead. For people who do actually slow down, maybe they are changing their behavior. Instead of speeding more, maybe they'll slow down. Just by seeing it.
And
The
it's
only
not-
thing
it
is
doesn't-
stopping is a ticket.
It doesn't even just only tell you about cops. It tells you about all kinds of road hazards. So if there's a pothole in the
Yeah.
road,
Come
it'll
on
tell
now.
you
Broken down car
if
over
there's a
there.
broken down car, if there's
Yeah.
something in the street. And
Yeah.
it's crazy because when I used to use Waze, it was like, it'll say obstruction in the road in a half mile. I'm like, okay, bitch. And a half mile, there's a tire in the damn highway. You know, like, oh shit, I would have hit that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
well, why should police be exempt from
I don't know.
being? I mean, I warn me about everything.
I refer back to our users, our listeners. I'm still at work. Our listeners. I would love to hear what people honestly think about this subject. We'll put up the question tomorrow because I think both ways. I understand. I understand the person who's driving while drunk sees the thing and then avoids them and then does some other dumb shit and kills somebody.
But
over there.
if they're driving drunk to the point where they could injure someone,
They're not
It's
in
gonna-
Waze.
right, they're probably not on Waze checking for where the cops are. Now, if it's for where they do the DUI test, if they're, I'm not going to defend them, but not everyone's gonna avoid it, and you're not gonna catch everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
like of all the checks that I've seen, not the intoxication checks, but like when they check your registration and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like they usually put it in a point where you can't turn around or you can't
Right,
go.
you done, beloved.
Yeah, it's just like straight ahead, and it's
Yeah.
like fuck.
Yeah.
So
So they still gonna get their people, but they'll fight it because that's generating revenue.
Yes.
If there was
That's what
no
it's
money
about.
involved,
Right.
They want to give a shit. We know what this is, man. That's why, like, cause I sympathize with you. People who are speeding or driving drunk, don't
get them off.
get off the road. Like,
Yeah.
and when I
absolutely.
even say speeding, fuck speed, not speeding, driving reckless.
Yes.
Yes.
Because if I'm doing, I got pulled over for doing 35 around the garden, where Expressions is with Texas Roadhouse and all that shit. Where you used to work.
Garfield.
Oh,
Yeah, Garfield, that shit.
the park.
There's a police station there.
Yeah, well, so I'm doing 35. I didn't even think I'm going to church, and I'm driving to see the
That's
cop.
the
I'm
worst.
like, oh, all right. He's like, oh, you doing 35? I'm like,
And
fam, 35?
Right,
Yeah? He wrote a ticket. So I'm like, okay, so that guy would love for ways to stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
Because me, well dressed, going to church, I got a ticket now because I'm doing 35.
it's like when I had to change my insurance, and they ask you, do you have any tickets or moving violations last 3 years? I'm like, no. And the price they quoted was the price I got billed. So I called them like, well, what's up? They were like, oh, you got a ticket. And I forgot coming back from Chepachet on Route 44, which Route 44.
Chez Pache.
Chez Pache. It's French or Indian or something. I don't know. French Indians, Indian Frenchies. Route 44 goes from like Connecticut all the way down to downtown Providence. It's a long,
Yeah.
literally, it's a long, long street. It turns into Smith Street. It's a long fucking road. It goes past Applebee's and shit. And when I started, the speed limit was 45. So I was probably going like 50.
Mhm.
And I'm jamming to Beyonce.
Mm.
And then,
Shout out to Queen.
you know what I mean? And randomly, the speed limit changes from 45 to 35.
Come on now.
Nothing changes in the road.
Right.
There's no curves. There's nothing different. It literally just changed from 45 to 35. So I'm still going 50. Now I'm in a 35 zone,
Doo-doo. Sometimes even worse.
and I get pulled over.
Whoop, whoop.
And he's like, "Oh, well, the speed limit just changed from 45 to 35."
And they probably wait
And
there
that's-
for
They
people
do
doing
so
that.
they
Yeah.
have their traps.
Yeah.
So Waze is really more to combat speed traps
Yeah.
like that. Because had I had my Waze on and it was like, oh, please ahead, and it shows you on the bottom corner the speed limit. And plus, some people just don't realize you're speeding
Yeah.
because you're driving. You don't realize, oh shit, this is a 35
Right.
mile
Yeah.
per hour
I'm going
zone,
60, yeah.
and I'm going 60. It'll show you your speed in red when you go over it. You know what I mean? And when I used to use it, it would really make me consciously slow down.
And that's better prevention than a cop fucking
Yes, give me a
or some
ticket.
shit. Yeah.
But that one fucking ticket made my insurance go up. So it's moral of that story.
Yeah. And it's the same thing on 95 North coming from, like, if you're coming from deep in Rhode Island or Connecticut,
Yeah.
where exit 8 or whatever,
5.
where it changes from 65 to 55.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you fucking kidding
And
me?
then-
Yeah.
and
And
then
there's
when
usually
you
one
pass-
hiding under the bridge.
Right there.
And
It's
it-
a highway, my nigga. 65, and then you going just out of nowhere to fit. Why?
Right.
Tell me why.
Same thing with
No,
you-
tell me why.
Jen, tell him why.
because the money the state needs money.
I don't sympathize for them niggas, yo. Fuck that. Oh man, I want to boycott something.
I boycott my car.
Yo, you know it's real. You real angry when you just want to boycott.
That's just because I'm
something.
boycotting work tomorrow.
It's Black
Fuck it, I'm
History
not
Month.
going.
It's Black History Month. I boycott Valentine's Day. I dare you.
Yo.
I dare you guys.
Not me.
Well, her birthday's right on.
He's like, I'm defeated already.
You should just boycott February and watch you die.
Watch me die.
Here lies.
Oh,
man.
man. While we're chuckling and we take a minute out, we want to thank all our listeners
Yeah.
for listening to us, banter every weekend or week, whenever you listen to us. Thank you so much. Subscribe, share, and follow. Follow us on our social media platforms. On IG, it's PLSDELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. Please delete this on Facebook, on YouTube. I'm sure it's please delete this as well.
Yeah.
Listen to us on your favorite streaming platforms such as iHeartRadio, Google.
I heart Genevieve.
Look at you.
iHeart Genevieve, Google Play, iTunes,
Spotify.
Spreaker, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. I can say that now. Yay.
Say what?
SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, you've gotten
Yay.
so much better. Look
Thank
at that
you.
growth.
Woo. So yes, make sure you subscribe, share, listen, download the episode if you need to. We've been in talks about obviously going live at some point. We got a date.
Having a live show.
Yes.
Yes.
When we do the live show,
Because it's
we are-
happening.
We hope you guys will join us. So we're putting out into the universe right now.
Yes.
We will be having a live show.
Yes.
It will be coming. We will let you know. You must come.
You
Just
must come.
Must.
Especially the folks who like. I like to think we're part of your day. Like
Yes.
the people, not dedicated, the consistent listeners, the folks who put us on Friday morning or Monday afternoon or Monday morning, whenever you get to it, every week.
We
Love
love
to
it.
see you.
Yes.
Even if you're in another state, Darren has a mansion. You can stay here. Just just come. Pause.
Speaking of, one of you fellers put up the movie poster.
Ah, yes, that was I.
Should we do like how we do with karaoke and have a movie night? And then
Yo,
everybody
I'm
come
with
watch
it.
the movie
So
I'm with
I'm
it.
definitely
When
with
does it
that. I'll look it up.
Probably Valentine's Day weekend.
Thanks, Jordan.
I think that'd be fire. But I would want to go to a theater that definitely not Providence Place.
Warwick Mall has updated their theater tremendously.
Couches, right?
I don't know about couches, but they have a whole full bar.
Oh, they do,
and
yeah.
They have a real menu.
It's
of
mad
food.
fancy. But
Yeah.
we sneaking shit in. We real. Mad
No,
nips.
but they got food though.
We sneak that in too. I put a hoagie in my pants. I'm all about. I hit the dollar
Ooh.
store before coming through
That's
to the
different.
movies. Yeah,
It's coming out March 22nd.
Oh, so
that's
we got
not
time.
far.
So we got time.
Oh shit.
Got a good month.
Okay.
So yeah, let's put something together. I'm actually gonna go on a limb and say our sponsors, Just Right Entertainment, will
He
gladly.
about to say something crazy.
Yeah, crazy. We will gladly sponsor 2 of our listeners to free movie passes. We gotta figure out
Is it
how.
gonna be
Ooh.
a contest of some sort?
We gotta figure out how. Let me have a meeting with myself.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out. But Just Right, courtesy of Just Right Entertainment and the Pod Squad, we will be giving out a couple tickets to this movie. Yes, let's
Out
do
of
it.
sight.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? We can have fun with this. Maybe we could do more than 2.
Ooh.
Yes, let's make it a thing.
Let's do it. Yeah,
Make it a
let's
thing.
do it. Let's go big or go home.
Let's buy out the whole theater. Fuck
Hey,
it.
fuck it. Fuck it.
Sorry, Jen.
Hey.
No, I think this would be fine. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Let's do it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out logistics and we'll get right back to you.
That's tight.
I hate scary movies, but I will do this
More
with my
attempt.
friends.
Oh, this fire. We got to
movie-
get
that
there
movie
early
looks
too, so we
super
understand.
That
scary.
movie looks terrifying.
It looks great. Y'all
I
pussy.
don't even like watching the commercial.
Y'all pussy.
I love the song though.
And Lupita looks
Crazy.
amazing. The regular Lupita in the movie. And then the crazy one looks nuts. How could one person...
Yo, her be careful.
Yo.
I was like,
man. I can't wait. Y'all going to have nightmares.
I'm
Look
gonna
at
have
Jen.
nightmares. I'm gonna be so
I'm
messed
gonna need to
up.
cuddle.
Wait, let me make sure I'm here. Oh, fuck. Another dead arm. don't be a statistic, fellas. Stay away from Jen.
The movie pauses. Like, is your arm sleeping?
Oh, fuck.
Bim.
Why you on, baby?
Bim.
Sorry. No, yes. That weekend, yes. Movie, yes. Yes.
Damn it.
Don't mind me. How we on time? We cool?
We have a little bit left in. The
What's a
tank.
little bit? Because you say a little, and then we have a 2-hour and 50-minute
so-
podcast.
We got about 20 minutes, 25 minutes left.
You sure?
Yeah.
We never talk about 21 Savage.
He's British. Why is that so funny?
There's not much to talk about. I just
Yeah.
think it's fun. Because
the memes are the best part of it.
Oh, fucking
but
hilarious.
of course now they're being banned because it's not nice.
Well, no, you know what, though? I feel bad because, can you imagine, Darren, right? Because you were born in Boston.
Boston.
But say you were born in Haiti.
Where
but
we
you
all thought he
came-
was born.
Sounds like it. And you came when you were like 1 or 2. Your parents overstayed their visa, but whatever. You've been here. You didn't do it yourself. You got children.
Yeah.
Imagine you're in the exact situation you're in now.
Have kids, have a career.
Popular podcast.
Yeah.
Fuck your career.
Everything is
Podcast. And then you go somewhere and they're like, hey,
Hey,
detained
you gotta go.
to a country that you don't even know, or wherever
That's
the fuck
best
they're
part
home.
of it. Yeah, that's the
So
best part of it.
it's funny because of the memes, but that's just fucked up. He got
Yeah.
kids, man,
Yeah.
and he earns. He just had an
Yeah.
album come out a few months ago.
That was actually good. I'm not even a 21 Savage fan, but I listened to that album.
It was tolerable for me. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
me
tolerable.
too. A lot. How much money you got? A lot. And then ass and titties, ass and titties, ass and titties. You know what? That's a good album. Or a tolerable album.
Nah, I can't.
Yeah, see, and they want to take him out the country, man. Come on, man. That shit ain't right,
And
man.
then I saw things today about Jay-Z hiring lawyers for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so. Look, okay, so real quick,
Powerful.
Akon,
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, Dr. Dre,
Meek.
Meek,
Meek shoe just came out.
Puff Daddy, with who?
Puma. He had a
Puma. I might have to start buying Pumas just to get it because I feel like something's happening.
something
Like
is happening. That's what we keep saying. We keep
something's
hoping.
happening.
Something's happening.
Yeah, Jay-Z and Nipsey and all them. Something's happening.
Something's
But
definitely happening.
I'm gonna have to get some Pumas or buy some stock. But Oh, I will talk about stocks after.
won't.
But yeah, like what what they're doing, not even just for the culture. Actually, technically, it is for the culture, but it's like a new Black Renaissance, or you know what I'm saying?
Well said.
Because it's not just on we can do stuff for each other and be fly. No, we're getting lawyers for 21
Yes.
Savage.
Yeah.
Getting Meek out of jail.
We're getting Meek out of jail. I'm gonna have a whole network.
I'm gonna not do the Super Bowl in support of
Yeah.
Colin.
Yes.
No to the goddamn Super Bowl. Like something's different. Like, and I love that we can see. We saw where they came from through hip hop to this other level, and I just hope that like the younger folks kind of see that and understand that it's something different. Like it's not. It doesn't matter that Jay-Z hasn't dropped the album or you don't like 444. No, look at that he has Rock Nation and the sports division and all that stuff, and he's a billionaire.
Which is crazy because I wasn't even thinking of Jay when I said the Super Bowl thing. I was thinking Rihanna. And
She said no to the Super Bowl too?
Yeah.
Oh, I know
And
that.
2 years ago, my Facebook reminded me. 2 years ago, I said, "Can we just get Rihanna to do a Super Bowl halftime show because that would be fucking fire."
Yeah.
I love Rihanna. Everybody knows I love Rihanna. How could you not love Rihanna? And then they asked her to do it this year, and she said no.
God
And then
bless.
she posted a thing recently, how she's just not watching the game, and Colin retweeted her, was like, you know, thanks for the support and everything. And so us starting out the show today talking about how the Super Bowl, the game was trash. All right, the game usually is trash, honestly. Super Bowl never really is a good game.
Yeah.
But the halftime show, which is what people really watch it for, is trash. The commercials are trash because no one wants to really put money into advertising during this thing because you guys don't have a good headliner for your halftime show.
That's usually what it is.
You see what I'm saying? And they said it was in the last 10 years, this was the lowest amount of people who watched the Super Bowl. I mean, I know a part of it is people are just tired of seeing the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and the Rams are new to their new city, so they don't
Tom
really
kisses
have
his
like
son.
you
I
know.
yeah. What?
I would squeeze your coffee bean head like this. Like,
My bad. As you
you
continue.
know what I'm saying? So I forgot my train of thought. But
my bad. Oh, the power, the influence.
yeah,
Pretty
but
much
like
the
you know,
ripple.
it was like 2 years ago. I'm like, yo, Rihanna should do the Super Bowl halftime show, and now it's like, nah, fuck it. And,
Right.
But had she had done it
Oh man, ratings through the roof. Who doesn't want to see
through
Rihanna?
the whole roof, if Jay-Z would have done the halftime show,
Oh my God.
through the roof.
Yeah.
If Jay-Z and Rihanna,
Run this town.
listen,
Yo.
even Rihanna and T.I., like, and T.I.'s
Live
from
your
Atlanta.
life. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
T.I.'s in Atlanta. He was not part of that. Like,
Yeah,
so many
so-
artists, 2 Chainz, not part. Like, this.
He had a good commercial.
Yeah, he
He's all right. His commercial's all
I
right.
love 2 Chainz
Why do you think Big Boy decided to do it? Like,
because he likes money.
I mean,
But they don't get bread for it, right?
they do. Oh no.
No.
It's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that shit either.
Usually, people's sales go up after
Yeah.
doing
and
it.
that's what happened to Maroon 5.
Yeah. But yeah, they don't get money for it. I think they pay actually.
They
pay
pay
something
because they're on this platform and the world sees them.
He didn't sound good.
You know what was crazy? One of the craziest facts I heard about the Super Bowl. Somebody bet $250 that the Rams would only score 3 points, and now before the game, they were the second highest scoring team in the NFL.
Factual.
Right, and this guy put this bet down, $250.
Oh my god.
Won $100,000 back.
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Swear to God.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yes.
to that guy.
I heard on the radio and I was like, no, that can't be real.
No,
Look
that's
it up.
real.
People bet on everything, but I'm curious as to if he put a bet down on 3 points, 7 points, like
Oh, did he?
multiple
Yeah,
bets.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
But wow.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Oof.
Yeah.
Because that.
That makes me want to bet.
Because
Makes
the
me wanna gamble.
odds, but you got to know the odds.
Yeah, nah.
Like, yeah, you have
I'd
to
be a
bet.
terrible bettor.
You have to go for the worst odds for.
They're gonna
you know,
wear their
something
white
favorable
jerseys.
Eh,
$5.
and lose it all.
What do you mean? Darren, they're not home. They're not the whole team. So
I wanted to do sports betting when they started in Twin River. We talked about it a few weeks ago, and I haven't done it. But the one time I did sports betting was in Vegas. It was on football. It was a lot of fun, just that one card. And
Yeah.
I look forward to doing it for something. I don't know what.
Yeah, we should do it.
I don't watch basketball, but maybe I'll.
My coworker, he's pretty active with it. And you could bet straight up on a game, but
That's boring.
right. If there's 5 games in the night, if you bet on the winner for all 5, you're $50 grows exponentially as you add different teams to the equation. So, I mean, if you got a few bucks to kind of throw away instead of going to buy some fast food, you just save
the
that
card
up
I
and
did
go.
was more like which team is going to score the first field goal, and
Oh wow,
it
Gee,
was
you
like
can really
that.
bet on anything.
Yeah, so it was like a whole card, and you picked like I think 5 things out of the card. Or, depending on how many things you picked, it would determine how much your payout could be. And I was so close. I think I got like 4 out of the 5. I was so bad.
It's something because especially when you feel like you almost had it,
Yeah, it makes you want to do it
it
again.
makes you want to do it again. That's why I love roulette. Oh, I can't wait to go back to Vegas.
All right,
Yeah.
guys.
Anything else?
Kind of hungry.
I think we
Oh
square.
wait, I saw an article today about a lady who's like some kind of government official in some little ass town in Florida, because you know Florida. And she was like, she just resigned because people were complaining that she would lick men's faces.
Say it again. What was her position? What do you say?
I meant to pull it up while
She
you guys were
would
talking.
lick
Lick their faces.
How do you even pull that off?
How?
My face got licked.
I wanted to bring it up because I'm like, I know one of them had
You
their
were
face
there
licked.
that night.
Who licked your face?
You didn't see it. It was in Canada at Carabana.
Oh.
Oh, that I understand.
Yeah. So the young lady outside the club, there's mad people. And before we got in, she had to pee. So what we did, all the fellas stood and formed a wall so she could pee. So she said, "Oh my God!" Inside the club, thank you so much. Huge hug. You know where short women grab you by the neck and pull you down.
Pull you down.
Did that. Oh, thank you, and licked the whole side of my face from my chin to my hairline. I had hair at the time, and I just stood there like,
This is my life.
That's so gross.
But I guess she was appreciative. Maybe she grew up with a lot of
See,
aminos.
again, women can get away with that shit.
And that was why I wanted to
Can
bring
you
it up.
imagine?
Could you imagine?
A woman helps you out with something. She would, I don't know, your CPA helps you with your tax. Oh my God, thank you so much.
The last time I saw a man lick a woman's face, and Jen could appreciate this, was on Scandal when Huck kidnapped Quinn.
Oh, that was dope. Yeah.
And he was going out of his fucking mind, and
Huck
he
went
was like,
nuts.
"Mwah," and I was like, well,
That's
sometimes you
your
just
turn.
gotta lick somebody. You know?
Did y'all watch Scandal all the way through?
I did.
Yeah, like I think 2 or 3 seasons before the finale. or
Really?
the
You
last
stopped?
one.
Yeah, it got tough.
It got
tough.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
It
it,
did.
got tough to watch.
Yeah.
It did, but I was still in there. I couldn't do how to get away with murder
I'm
past
still
the
on that.
first season.
I'm still on that one, but it's like I'm like maybe 2 or 3 episodes behind. But this season's tougher than the other ones because it's like, okay, they're like trying to link in people who weren't linked before.
Yeah.
With like new storylines.
Yeah,
and things. Like,
I know her kid just came around. You watched that show, Unbreakable Kim Schmidt?
Kimmy Schmidt.
Kimmy
I've seen a
Schmidt.
few episodes, like
That show's
2
fucking
episodes.
funny. Like if you like one-liners that make you go, huh?
It was pretty funny.
Yo.
when I saw it, though. Yeah.
Titus
That's the brother.
Burgess? Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, he funny.
The part I saw this one that made me laugh. They're walking and they come to like a restaurant and on the sign it says live DJ da 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 da, and the lady goes, "Oh, that's your calling," and he looks at the sign. He goes, "Oh, go support a DJ." Oh, I feel bad for their parents, and I was like, "What?"
Yo, that's fucked up, yo.
Right.
I'm offended.
Right.
Oh,
I
DJs
am
are
a
hurt.
ball. Yeah.
I retired.
I'm sorry, Jen. I
no.
didn't mean to cut off your point.
No, that was it.
So one
She
more
looked
thing, and
face.
then I got nothing out of me. We were talking about this upstairs before we came downstairs with Clarabelle. Which race is worse when it comes to
Rich?
being on time? Which race?
said rich.
Sorry, rich. I said which
Which race?
race is worse?
I would have thought he would say which race, but he said rich race. Like he was thinking
Well,
so
I
hard
was
about
trying
the
to
R.
enunciate and it didn't really
I
help.
know.
So which race is worse when it comes to being on time?
I can only speak for.
I can only speak for well, I can speak. I've we've DJed a ton of events
Yeah.
for both African, Spanish, Haitian, Cape Verdean,
You've done also white people.
and white people.
They come on.
White people just take them out of
Fucking
the
prompt. They're
equation.
there
Yes.
before you get there.
Yeah,
It's the
man.
setup.
I'll be all nervous.
You need some help? Come on.
They're like, see, I told you. About
Judy,
that
there's still
DJ.
20 minutes before I gotta play the music. Stop. Not Judy.
I was gonna say that actually.
I feel like my Liberians are up there, but I've just witnessed some wild shit with Nigerians. Fucking get it together. I feel like the younger generation is better
Yeah.
than the older folks.
Well, because the younger generation knows
Yeah, Yeah, I got my coworkers coming. I can't be 4 hours
Yeah.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's
Got any people? Be late. I just don't show up, so I can't
Oh,
really.
okay.
I
I
can't.
mean,
really
well,
speak
like,
to
what's
it.
the latest you've
But
seen them
it's like
start?
it's late, but it's not Nigerian late.
What's late in
See?
your
Nigerian
what's-
late?
what's-
Nigerian late is a whole different type of late. Ghanaian late, we were like hour or two, maybe.
an hour or two?
Yeah,
See, I feel like
that-
2 hours. That's when you're getting like we're
right,
past
right,
the line.
right when you're starting to get antsy and go, I'm about to go.
Depends on what the event is.
Then all of a sudden, shit starts happening. You're like, oh,
That's true. Okay. So let's set the scene. A wedding. You should be on time for a wedding.
Allegedly.
Wedding.
I always assume weddings don't start on time because I feel like every bride, like we say, is a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and
so
the
they make
bride
their
is a
entrance.
diva,
Yes.
and everything has to be perfect. So you have to expect that
okay.
things are gonna happen.
What would you expect for a wedding, though? How
Okay, so wedding.
I would say
The
an hour.
Wedding starts at 3. You're gonna comfortably show up at 4.
I'm not sure before, but I'm assuming that the wedding's not starting till 4:30.
Okay, if they're Ghanaian.
Yeah.
I was in a Nigerian wedding and started, I think, 3 or more hours late.
Goddamn.
Like people sitting in the church waiting.
Goddamn.
You know what's funny? Everybody tries to grace period each other. So like if I
Yes,
get
that's what it is.
and that's the problem. So if I get an invitation that says wedding starts at 3, I'm like, all right, that shit start until 4.
Yeah.
So then I get there at 4, and then the people who are throwing the wedding go, well, we put 3, so people ain't gonna get here till 5. So we're not gonna start till 5. And then you're like, well, damn, I had a whole another hour.
Right.
But then if you would have came at 5, now you're prolonging this grace period fight. And if everybody would just agree, if it says 3, let's all get there at 3. Let's just start at 3. But no one's gonna do that.
Yeah, I missed the wedding because of that shit. Ty, shout out to Ty. We, kind of took our time to get to the ceremony. Like, we cool. We got there. They were just finishing. I was like, wait, but we only
Yeah.
we ain't even like a whole hour late, man. What's up?
I think that happened at your wedding actually. I got there like during I think I got there like right when it was starting or during the
Yeah. So we lied to everybody. We told everybody it starts at like 2,
Yeah, see you
He
did
did
the
the
thing.
grace period thing. Yeah.
and we
it was really
started
started
at
at
like 3:30.
Yeah.
See?
So,
So the
so-
people who see it on the invitation said, well, this shit says it started at 2, they started at 3:30.
Yeah.
To them it feels like you started late, but you're like, we started on time. We
Yeah.
just told you the wrong time.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the problem. People assume that the time on the invitation isn't the real time because they assume that the people throwing the event think everybody's coming late.
Right.
So they come late.
Ugh, it's
I
a
don't-
nasty cycle.
yeah.
It's terrible.
I don't think I.
Who's comes first?
I don't.
I'm putting promptly on the thing. Does that work?
Ooh, promptly.
Promptly.
Not promptly.
Don't not
I mean, well,
promptly
you-
me.
That's like when you see the signs in the suburban areas and it say speed limit strictly enforced.
Yeah,
like, I
nigga.
ain't seen a cop on this street in the last 15 goddamn years. Strictly enforced by what? Get the fuck out of here.
Promptly at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, our Lord's Day of
the Lord's
yeah, fam.
Not the Lord's Day.
Yes, all of that. Yo, be on time.
Haitians are pretty bad too.
What's the latest you seen
Like a good 4 hours. Good 3-4 hours.
on the wedding?
On a wedding.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They were still on the boat.
There's a friend of mine. Shout out to Jeff. He don't listen.
Jefe.
Jeff, we have to tell him like a
Oh,
good.
he's pretty bad.
Yeah. It starts at 1, Jeffrey. I don't care. It starts at 1.
Show up the next
Yo,
day.
I'll be talking to him, and it's like 3 o'clock, and I'm like, yo, where you at? I'm about to hop in the shower. What do you mean you about to hop in the shower, Jeff? I said it started at 1. It's 3. Right? Now, I know I could be late, depending on the situation, on the event. That we're like, it's a kid's birthday party. I don't have to be there right at 5. Unless it's something I need to do. Like if I got a DJ or whatever.
Right.
But this wedding, my cousin's wedding, that actually no, yeah, the wedding I heard about in Florida that Valerie went to started a good 4 hours late.
That's so bad.
Not only was the wedding late, but the caterer was late.
Oh, damn.
Wait a minute. So the caterer already had a 4-hour grace period. Technically.
It was still late.
Shit.
Shit.
Shit, man.
So yeah,
So niggas is just hungry. People are hungry. I was
Yeah,
waiting at the
I went to a
church.
wedding once where, it was a Nigerian wedding.
Sorry.
do better.
Yo, it's bad.
Do
But
better.
like I say, I always get a small snack on my way to going to any event.
Smart. I
because-
learned that from you, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because you don't even never know. One, you don't want to get there and the food done ran out.
Mhm.
Now you sitting there hungry and dressed up. or you don't want to
Hungry
get
and dressed
Yo,
up.
there's nothing worse than being hungry and dressed up.
Man, listen,
Nothing worse.
let
And
me
we don't
tell
even got to
you.
wear a dress. I
No,
can't even imagine.
no,
for that.
You
man.
got heels on?
I just got to do this and be comfortable. Just
Right. I
loosen
got
up
my
my
whole
tie.
shoes on.
Yeah.
And all the thing is, if the food's not ready and they making you wait, and you're just sitting in a church with no AC because they don't make ACs in old churches.
Nope.
And you just waiting and waiting
just
and
waiting.
waiting and waiting and waiting, and you hungry and it's quiet and you can hear your stomach rumbling. Nah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a Whopper Junior on the way there, no onions, so my breath don't
Mad
stink.
specific.
I'm going to go sit in the car.
Mm-mm.
All right, well, folks,
We good? We good?
I think we're good.
Oh, real quick. So I know we don't do shout outs anymore, but tomorrow or Friday, if you're listening
Tomorrow.
on Friday, February 8th, shout out to my URI alum. We won't do it again, Darren. But tomorrow or today, Friday, February 8th, is the Alumni of Color Network, ACN Informational, Speak Truth to Power.
Oh.
I'm going to be there. It's at 75 Baker Street, Providence, Rhode Island. If you're listening to this, you already missed registration, but you can still show up and register at the door, I hope. If not, I'm sorry. Just come say hi and leave. Yeah, come through if you're an alumni of color, or if you just want to. You don't even have to be an alumni of color, but if you're an alumni of URI and you
like
want to
the colored?
network and you like the color blue. You say you like the coloreds?
Yes.
Well, yeah, word. Don't come if you don't like coloreds. But yeah,
don't.
come through 75 Baker Street, Friday, February 8th. If you're listening to it on Friday,
Yay.
and yeah, we'll be there. Come network and chop it up, man. And do something. It's shout out to DC, shout out to Bobby. They're part of the crew that puts it together. Yeah, I'll be in attendance. So yeah,
Anything, Jen, from you? Any shout outs?
I wanted to shout out someone, but I didn't get information from her because I didn't hit her up. But I wanted to shout out Bibiana. She's opening her own salon.
oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Can we should I
and
find it or is
And I,
Go look for it.
I want to get more information and give her a proper shout out next week. But just for
Alright.
now, I want to shout out Bibiana. She's been doing hair for the longest, and
long
and
time?
she's had this goal to have her own shop for a while. And seeing just seeing her on Instagram and just texting her briefly about it, I'm really super proud of her. And she probably doesn't listen to the podcast, but
Yay.
I'm excited for her shop to open, Bibiana's Glam Shop.
Absolutely.
Local
And
owned
when
businesses.
it
Support.
does, I definitely will be blasting it on everything, as
Love it.
everyone else will, because how can you not
Yes.
love Bibiana, right?
Yes,
She's
yes,
like the
yes.
greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out
And
to
she's great at
Bibiana.
doing hair.
Yeah, she does a hell of a job
And
with
she-
Shorty's hair.
And she's great at doing hair and keeping it natural. She doesn't like to do chemical
I saw her
processing.
a couple months ago.
You know, nice blow dries and
Yes.
colors and stuff. She's really good. So, yeah.
Shout
Congrats.
out.
Follow Bibiana's Glam Shop on Instagram.
Word, support.
We recently got mentioned as somebody's favorite podcast, which I thought was super dope.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to Let Nikki Tell It, Nikki Lee. You can follow. That's her name.
He just say?
That's her Instagram name is Let Nikki Tell It.
Yes.
LetNikkitellit. She is a lifestyle blogger. Follow her on Instagram.
And shout out to her as well, because she also sells hair. So it's Champagne Hair Co. on Instagram. So shout out to Nikki, shout out to her
Why didn't you buy
company.
no hair from her?
Shut up. Shut up. I told you, I don't feel self-conscious about my hair, so I'm
So
not
why
going to
you
go
yelling?
buy the surgery.
So why you
When you're
yelling?
making me feel self-conscious,
why
baby,
you
do I need hair still? You going to leave me for somebody with hair? Huh? Don't leave me.
Matter of fact, how is it that one-armed guys don't get more play?
Darren, shut it down.
Thank you all for listening to
Because
us. No, Jen.
Then
Jen,
you don't have
Jen,
no
please,
arm to
Jen,
fall asleep, right?
Jen.
You can cuddle in all the funny positions that two-armed guys can't. Yo, I'm gonna get me a one-armed man. Fuck it. It's gonna be great.
Jen,
Our hugs will be whack. But
Jen, shut up.
cuddles,
it up.
cuddles for
You
days.
got to get a little music box as I was playing music.
But if he has no arms, does he have armpits?
Jen, because he what?
Does he have armpits? Like, do you have smelly armpits with no arms?
Anyways,
And how do you shave the armpit?
Yeah.
Could you do it?
guys, thank you so much for rocking with us. Thank you for dealing with us on a weekly basis. We'll see you guys next week. Again, don't forget, we are doing our live recording at some point, so stay tuned for details
Who
for that.
shaves their armpit?
March 22nd, we're going to be seeing the movie Us. Just Right, our sponsor will be
Oh, shit.
sponsoring a couple tickets. We're going to do something big for that, so yeah, stay tuned for that as well.
Oh shit.
Follow us on social media platforms. Don't listen to Jen. Yeah. Have a good weekend. We'll see you guys next week.
And then if they're choking, people like arms up. What do? They just choke. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Or good morning.
Good morning.